anime fan for 4 minutes straight.
Which anime do you like?
I'm a fan of Trigun.
Yo, yes.
It's a good show.
It's a great show.
Oh.
I grew up on Dragon Ball Z. I grew up on Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. I saw Spirited Away in theaters when it came out here in the States. So all of the anime stuff, that like made me into who I am 100%.
What are the names of all
I
the
love her.
oceans in One Piece?
East blue, west blue, north blue, south blue.
I tried Chainsaw Man. I think it's really cool, but it's a little too violent for me. I'm
a big
starting
jump from
Demon
One
Slayer
Piece.
right now. I was watching that in the airplane, and I really loved the first episode. I thought it was.
I
so
love how she just wants to get into the conversation. Like, she's such a geek. She's holding the mic ready to comment, you know? She doesn't want to miss a comment there. She wants to share her opinion. All of them, the other guys are like, it's fine, you can talk, Inaki. And she's like, no, I want to share my opinion about it.
so good.
Right.
So I think
It's just like an interviewer.
Demon Slayer and the One Piece for a while.
You should also
I think it's gonna take me some time. Attack on Titan at first, great.
Attack on Titan.
Or Jujutsu Kaisen. If you like
Yep.
Demon Slayer, you would also like
Yep,
There's
definitely.
a show called Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu.
Oh.
Jujutsu.
You got me.
So close, man.
Sailor Moon.
Ah,
I made my
because he likes
parents rent
jujutsu.
the Sailor Moon movie all the time, and they were so sick of it, but I was just like, oh my gosh, women are so cool and so powerful and they can do anything, and it also just really solidified
Still
anime
haven't
in
watched
my
it,
life.
by the way.
What is the Grand Line? I think our resident map reader would be the most exacted person
What
to
was the
answer this
line? What was
question.
the line? The Grand Line is a treacherous stretch of ocean filled with bigger pirates, bigger monsters, ripe with riches, and like ready for the picking or something like that.
Oh, you would. It was so like.
The Grand Line is where the One Piece is hidden. It is where all the bravest pirates go to find the One Piece.
My favorite anime is called Made
She
in
did so
Abyss,
good.
But
I didn't watch
I
that.
love Demon Slayer and JJK, Tokyo Ghoul. Like I've watched too many to name them all.
I
feel like
haven't
those are
watched
mandatory.
Tokyo Ghoul. Like, Tokyo Ghoul, I tried it, but I didn't really stick to it. But I tried it back in the day when I wasn't so much into anime, and I was recommended, and I was like, okay, let me watch it. It was one of the first. I really didn't really stick with it. But everything else she mentioned, I loved.
Sorry, right? If you.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I'm naming like the ones that are the basics. Like if you want to learn, you get into
Yeah,
them,
that's like one of the basics. And like back in the day, before even like Attack on Titan or Demon Slayer, it's like when somebody asks you about the basics of anime, the first thing you would say, oh, Death Note. You have to watch Death Note. Because I was recommended Death Note first. And I watched Death Note, and then after that, I fell in love with anime slowly but surely. But since then, like for years, if somebody asked me what is like something you recommend for people to watch who don't watch anime and something, you're like, Death Note, you have to see it.
But yeah,
It's
Made
so
in Abyss,
hot,
I
man.
would say is my top.
How does the ship travel underwater?
So they do something called coding on the Thousand Sunny so that it can go underwater.
It's like a bubble.
Yeah, the little bubbling. Boop.
I have been rereading One Piece.
I like
and then
her
I have also
shirt.
been watching Demon Slayer because that's currently coming out. Of course, so
Jacket?
good. And then I'm just constantly on the hunt for more animes that I haven't already seen.
I also was able to meet
Yeah,
Oda
it's such a
Sensei, and
nice
it was easily the most scared I've ever been in my whole life. Not because he's a lovely dude, but you know, he's kind of like a god, you know?
Oh my god.
And so I was like, oh man, I can't, hello, it's so nice to meet you, like just shaking.
I wouldn't say kind of. He is a god.
No, okay, all right. I was softening that, but you're right.
Who is Yamato?
Oh, she's from Wano,
She's from Wano.
and she's Kaido's daughter.
This has been something I've been like reading on Twitter because there's such a massive discourse. Is Yamato a girl? Is Yamato a boy? Because in the manga they use male pronouns, but then there's a certain point where they say, oh, it's Kaido's daughter. Yamato is a very powerful hockey user.
I don't
ice
know
powered,
what she's
also.
talking about. I'm watching.
Jimby, a
I'm watching
member
One Piece.
of the Straw Hat Pirates.
Jinbei, technically, yes. He didn't
I don't
officially
even know what
join.
they're
He's
talking
not
about. This is
on the ship with them,
spoilers.
but I do believe that they've said that he's an honorary member.
I wish I hadn't gotten rid of my Pokemon cards.
Are they done?
And my
These
Game
are
Boy
all
Color
later
with all of the
characters.
original
Yeah, I'm on
Pokemon
episode
games.
160. Like, I don't know what they're
beat
talking
myself
about.
up over that.
Like, no,
so much.
no.
So I'm like, why? Why did I do that?
Is it done?
That was amazing. Like, I want to play them now.
It's-
you know?
I
wanna
didn't
have
know
those
they're gonna
cards
be
now,
spoiling
but,
shit.
You know, live and learn, I guess.
Why would they spoil like this?
Because money's
Of course
great.
she loves money.
Next question. Next question.
Money, but she doesn't like money. She likes berries, and those are not money in this world. Okay, berries, you eat them in this world. Yep. It's fun, you will forget in 10 minutes. Not really. Yamato and Jinbe. I'll think about those characters.